Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Northern Illinois Huskies. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. And you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7. And they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Finds his man. It's Lindsey. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll run it. It's Frazier. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Taylor. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. The sure hands, it's McCoy. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Wide open spaces. He's at the top. Touchdown, Hawaii! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. UNLV was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Vegas. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. It'll be a draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the ground, it's Frazier. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the grab, it's Boston. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Hawaii! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys...
There he goes! Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they're not on the same page there. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Walton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go back to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll run the sneak for it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Walton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Throwing right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Walton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Lindsey. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using the quick game. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to run for it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. To the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Catch in the middle. It's Walton. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man, it's Taylor. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Frazier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless.
Ineligible safety, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Lindsey. He breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Leaves it with the back. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Karapateas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Just dismissing tackles. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He shanked it. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Dozier. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.